Love. It's the one thing that binds us, excites us, and sometimes completely blinds us. For two sisters, Anna and Lily, love was meant to be the thread that wove them together, but instead, it became the thing that tore them apart. This is the story of love, deception, and a betrayal so deep, it led to a tragedy no one saw coming. Meet Anna, ambitious, confident, and living the dream in the city that never sleeps, New York City. For Anna, life was all about success, about pushing forward, about climbing the ladder. Love? Well, it was always something she'd find when the time was right. But as fate would have it, that right time came when she least expected it. One afternoon, after a long day of meetings and conference calls, Anna was at JFK Airport, heading for Miami on business. Rushing through the terminal, juggling her coffee, her phone, and her carry-on, she bumped into someone. And not just anyone. He was standing tall, uniform crisp, a pilot ready to take on the world. His name was Ethan. A brief encounter, a few apologies, and something more, a spark. You know the feeling, don't you? The way the world seems to slow down, just for a moment. Anna's flight? Delayed. Lucky for her, or perhaps unlucky, she and Ethan ended up sitting together at the airport cafe, chatting about life, work, and of course travel. He told her stories of cities he'd flown to, of places she'd only dreamed of visiting. His charm was magnetic, his smile irresistible. It didn't take long before Anna was completely taken by him. But across the country, in the city of Los Angeles, Anna's younger sister Lily was living a completely different life. More carefree, more laid back. Lily didn't chase the corporate dream. She believed in living in the moment. And that belief took her on a spontaneous vacation to Cancun, Mexico. Lily was basking in the sun, waves crashing along the shore, when fate intervened in the form of, you guessed it, Ethan. Yes, the same Ethan. He was on a short layover, enjoying some time off. They met at a beachside bar, exchanged glances, then words, and by the end of the evening their connection was undeniable. Days passed, and what started as a vacation fling quickly became something more. They explored Cancun together, long walks on the beach, late-night conversations under the stars, and promises to see each other again. Ethan told her about his job as a pilot, always on the move but looking for something, or someone, more grounded in his life. And just like that, Lily believed she was that someone. Now here's the twist. Anna, back in New York, was also falling for Ethan. A whirlwind romance had begun, with Ethan flying into the city whenever he could. Weekend getaways, candlelit dinners, he knew how to sweep her off her feet. But while Anna was telling her friends about this incredible man she'd met, so was Lily. The two sisters, unaware they were talking about the same person, continued on their paths, each falling deeper for Ethan. For Anna, Ethan was the man who could finally balance her fast-paced life. For Lily, he was the calm to her carefree lifestyle. But secrets have a way of unraveling, don't they? And it all started when the sisters made plans for a family reunion in Chicago. Both were excited. They hadn't seen each other in months, and both had something they were bursting to share, their new relationships. Neither one could wait to tell the other about the incredible guy they'd met, a guy who was apparently too good to be true. The day arrived. They met at a trendy restaurant downtown, embraced, laughed, caught up. But the conversation quickly turned to their love lives. That's when it happened. That's when the walls came crashing down. "I've met someone," Anna said, beaming. "He's a pilot." "A pilot?" Lily smiled, thinking of Ethan. "I've met someone too. He's also a pilot. His name's Ethan." Anna's face drained of colour. "Ethan?" she repeated. That's his name." For a moment, time stood still. The truth settled like a thick fog over the table. Both sisters, in love with the same man. Their smiles faded, replaced by disbelief, confusion, and anger. They didn't know what to say to each other at first. How could they? The man they had fallen for had been playing them both, flying in and out of their lives, weaving lies between two cities, between two sisters. Ethan had turned their love into a twisted game. But they wouldn't stay silent for long. Oh no, not Anna and Lily. Their shock turned to fury, and they knew what they had to do. Together, they would confront Ethan and get the answers they deserved. The confrontation happened in Ethan's hotel room, right in the heart of Chicago. He didn't see it coming. When the door swung open and both sisters stood there, he knew his time was up. Anna demanded answers. Lily, heartbroken, wanted to know why. How could he do this to them? But Ethan? He fumbled. He stumbled through excuses. I didn't mean for this to happen, he said. I just couldn't choose. Couldn't choose? Anna's voice shook with anger. Lily was in tears. The confrontation was explosive, emotions running high. And in the heat of it all, things took a turn no one could have predicted. There was pushing, shouting, and in one moment of pure rage, Anna grabbed a vase and threw it. Ethan stumbled back, crashing into a table, hitting his head hard. Silence filled the room, but that wasn't the end. In the chaos, Lily had been hurt too. An accidental blow left her critically injured. Blood on the floor, panic in the air. What started as a confrontation had turned into a nightmare. In the end, both Ethan and Lily were rushed to the hospital. One unconscious, one fighting for her life. Anna, left standing in the wreckage of what had once been love. Love can bring us joy, excitement, and hope. But when twisted by deceit, it can lead us to places we never thought we'd go. Anna and Lily's story didn't have a happy ending, because love, when built on lies, can only crumble in the end. Ethan's deception tore apart two sisters who once shared everything, and now they're left picking up the pieces, wondering if they can ever truly heal. Thank you for watching this heart-wrenching story of love, betrayal, and the devastating consequences of secrets. If this story gripped you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more dramatic tales like this one. Stay tuned, because the next story might just be even more shocking.